This is lesson 1.4, Order of Operations. What is the saying to remember the order? It would be PEMDAS, which stands for parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. The one thing you have to remember, if multiplication and division are on the same line, you do them in order from left to right. Same with addition and subtraction. If they're on the same line, you do them in order from left to right. Now, there's an acronym to help you remember PEMDAS, which is Please Excuse My Dear Aunt Sally. Or you can make up your own. So let's start with a few examples. Always start these type of order of operation problems by writing PEMDAS. Before you start. So PEMDAS. So you can follow the order. So we'll start with P, which is parentheses, but there's no parentheses in the problem, so you'll move to E, which is exponents. There is an exponent, so we will need to do that first. So you write the rest of the problem like it is. Okay, 4 to the second power, which is 4 times 4, 16, and then divide it by 2. We want to do these one step at a time. So we finish with exponents, we move to multiplication. So there's no multiplication, go to division. There is division, so we'll do that before the subtraction. So you're going to have 20 minus 16 divided by 2 is 8. So that leaves subtraction. So 20 minus 8 is 12. Make sure again you do it one step at a time. Next problem. We're going to evaluate a plus 4b squared when a equals 6 and b equals 5. So let's rewrite the problem. Now we want to substitute in for our variables. We know that a equals 6. We'll substitute 6 in for a plus 4 times, and b is 5. So we'll put 5 here, and it's going to be 5 squared. So now from this point on, we need to follow the order of operations rules, or the PEMDAS rules. Okay. Parentheses, well, this is a grouping symbol, but we're using it for multiplication and not the parentheses. So move to exponents. There is an exponent, so we'll do it first. 6 plus 4 times, and then 5 to the second power is 5 times 5, which is 25. Okay. Now we have multiplication and addition, so multiplication first. 4 times 25 is 100. And then we end up with 6 plus 100, which is 106. Now these are grouping symbols, or they're parentheses, so that would fall under the P for parentheses. Now if you have two sets of parentheses, again you do those the same as you do addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. On the same line you do them left to right. So we'll do the 3 plus 7 first. 3 plus 7 is 10. We'll leave that in parentheses. And then the rest of the problem. Okay. Then we'll do the second parentheses. 6 minus 3 is 3, and that would be to the second power. So now we have multiplication, and we have an exponent. So exponent comes before multiplication. So 10, and then 3 to the second power is 3 times 3, which is 9. So that leaves us with multiplication. 10 times 9 is 90. Okay, here's a problem that will fall kind of as an exception. What we have here, this line right here is called a division bar. When we have one of those, you do the operation above it and below it before you do the division. Okay, so let's go ahead and start by, again, we'll put this up. You're going to do your multiplication on top before the addition on bottom. So 8 times 3 is 24, and that's over 4 plus 2. Now we're going to do the addition in the bottom. So it would be 24 divided by 4 plus 2 is 6. 24 divided by 6 is 4. Okay. Let's finish up with a word problem. In an Olympic clean and jerk event, Cheryl Hayworth lifted one 15-kilogram bar, 4 plates that each weighed 25 kilograms, and 2 plates that each weighed 20 kilograms. Write and evaluate an expression to find the total weight lifted. So here we have to come up with our own expression and then evaluate it from there. So let's see what we have to start with. Let's highlight what information is important here. Okay, you have one 15-kilogram bar. You have 4 plates that each weigh 25 kilograms. Then you have 2 plates that each weigh 20 kilograms. So we use this information to form our expression. One 15 kilograms, so you have 15 kilograms to start with. Okay, 15 kilograms plus. Then you have 4 plates that each weigh 25 kilograms, so that would be 4 times 25 kilograms, because there's 4 of those. Plus, you have 2 plates that are 20 kilograms. Okay, again, it doesn't matter if you put both of these in parentheses or just one of them, it's still multiplication. So, now let's follow our PEMDAS rules. Put these over here. So parentheses, these again are multiplication, not really considered parentheses, so we'll move on to exponents. We don't have exponents, so let's go to multiplication. Again, we have 2 sets of multiplication problems. Again, if those are on the same line, you do them left to right. So we'll do whatever comes first. So 4 times 25 is 100, plus the 2 times 20. Now we'll do our other multiplication. 15 plus 100 plus 2 times 20 is 40. Now we have 2 additions, so again you do that left to right. So 15 plus 100 is 115 plus 40. And that's going to equal 155. Okay. So that completes 1.4 lesson on order of operations.